Children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. Now, our first topic for today is let us try filling up the blanks given here. And how should we do that? We should try to do it mentally. Like in your third class, you would have learnt about mental addition or oral addition, right? Yes, in the same way, with the help of oral addition, we need to fill up these blanks. If you look at the first question, 54,364 plus dash is equal to 54,764. Yes, students, what do we observe? We observe that all the digits are same except for the digit in hundreds place. Yes, we are having 300 here, and in the sum we are having 700. Yes, 300 and 700. Now what should be added to 300 to get 700? Students, why am I talking about only hundreds? Because all the digits in the remaining places are same in both the numbers, in the addend and in the sum as well. So children, we are considering only the digit in hundreds place. Here we are having 300 and here we are having 700. Now how to do that? We are given an addend and we are given the sum. We have to find out the other addend. In such cases, what do? We subtract. Yes children, we subtract. Now here 700 minus 300. Now again 2 zeros, 0 minus 0 and again 0 minus 0. 7 minus 3 becomes 4. Yes, so 54,364 plus 400 is equals to 54,764. Students, how did we do this mentally? We observed that only the digit in hundreds place is changing. So what did we do? We took only the digits in 100 places and then subtracted them to get this 400. Clear children? 300 here 364 plus 400 gives us 764. Moving on to the next question, 6,286 minus 5,446. Now again, how to do it mentally means first take the ones and ones place. Okay, here in the first one we are having 6 in ones place, and even in the second number we are having 6 in the ones place. So 6 minus 6 becomes 0. Yes children, 6 minus 6 becomes 0. Now moving on to the tens place, 8 and 4. 8 minus 4 becomes 4. Yes, 8 minus 4 becomes 4. And then coming to our hundreds place, we are having 2 here and we are having 4. See, 2 minus 4. Suppose you are having 2 chocolates and I want to take 4 chocolates from you. Is that possible? No, right? You are having only 2, so you cannot give me 4. In the same way, we cannot subtract 4 from 2. So what do we do here? Let us consider this 62 as it is and 54 as it is. 62 minus 54. Now how to do this mentally, students? After 54. Yes, after 54 start counting. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. Okay children, you can open your fingers for this. After 56. After 54 we have 55. Open one finger. Then again 56. Open another finger. In that way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fingers will be open. After counting from 58 till 54 till we reach 62. We'll get how many fingers children? We'll get 8 fingers. So the answer is 840. Clear students? How did we do? First here 6 minus 6 becomes 0 and then 8 minus 4 becomes 4. Now here as we cannot subtract 2 from 4, we took these two digits completely as a whole. So 62 minus 54. Start counting from 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61 and 62. These are 8 numbers here. So we'll write 8 here. Okay students, this is how we subtract mentally. Now coming to the next question. Question number C. Dash plus 0 is equals to 99,999. Now there was some number to which we added 0. and the sum is 99,999. How do we do that? We know that when we add 0 to any number, the answer will be the number itself. Yes, children, if you have remembered from your third class additive property of 0, so whenever we add 0 to a given number, the answer will be the number itself. So when we add 99,999 to 0, the answer will be 99,999 only. Okay. The same number should be copied here whenever 0 is given. Clear, children? This is through the additive property of 0. Now coming to question number D. 1284 minus 0 is equals to dash. Now what are we doing from 1284? We are removing 0. 0 means what? Nothing, right? We are not taking anything. So what will the answer be? The answer will be the number itself, 1284. Yes, children? 1284 minus 0 will give us the same number, 1284. Now coming to question number E. 9000 minus 900. Yes, 9000 minus 900. 9000 minus 900. Now again, how to do it mentally? Here we are having 2 zeros and 2 zeros. Same, right? Zeros, both the digits are same. So we will write both the zeros in the difference as well. That is in our answer as well. Now, before zeros, I am having 90 here and 9 here, and I am having 90 here. 90 minus 9 is equal to how much? 90 minus 9 is equals to 81. Yes, 90 minus 9 is equals to 81. So our answer becomes what? 8100. Clear, students? How did we do it mentally? As we are having 2 zeros in both the numbers at the same places. Yes, at the same places, we wrote the same 2 zeros in our answer as well. Now before zeros, we are having 90 and 9. We have to do, what we have to do here is 90 minus 9. 90 minus 9 is equals to 81. Yes, as these numbers here were before zeros. Yes, 90 was before zeros and even 9 was before zeros. So we've written 81 also before zeros. So 9000 minus 900 is equals to 8100. Clear, children? I hope this is clear. 8100. Now coming to the last question. 99,999 plus 1 is equals to dash. See again how to do it mentally without writing it. Now coming to the ones place, 9 plus 1 becomes 10. We know that we should not write 1 here. 1 will get carried. Now again 9 plus 1 becomes 10. Now again 1 carried. Now 9 plus 1 again becomes 10. 1 carried. 9 plus 1 becomes 10. 1 carried and 9 plus 1 is 10. Now what answer did we get? We got 1 lakh. Yes? Yes, children, even if you don't, another way of solving this question is, what is 99,999? It is the largest 5-digit number. Yes, it is the largest 5-digit number. See, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 digits and all the 5 digits are 9s. So this will be our largest 5-digit number. And when we add 1 to the largest 5-digit number, what do we get? We get the smallest 6-digit number. So simply in the answer we can write the smallest 6-digit number. That is 1 lakh. Yes, children, even if you do not add, if you use the logic here, we are having the largest 5-digit number and we add 1 to it, we'll get the smallest 6-digit number. Clear, children? Now moving on, complete the following statements. The sum of the largest 4-digit number and 1 is equal to dash. Again, just now we have done, right? We are having the largest 4-digit number and when we add 1, what do we get? We get the smallest 5-digit number. Yes, we get what? We get the smallest 5-digit number. Now see, for example, if you take the largest 1-digit number 9 and add 1 to it, what will we get? 9 plus 1 becomes 10. Now what is this? This is the smallest 2-digit number. Yes, all the 1-digit numbers end here and all the 2-digit numbers start from here. So 10 here becomes the smallest 2-digit number. How did we get this? We got this by adding 1 to the largest 1-digit number. In the same way, if we are having the largest 2-digit number and we add 1, we will get the smallest 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. Smallest 3-digit number. In the same way, largest 3-digit number plus 1 gives us smallest 4-digit number. Clear, children? Yes. Now moving on to the next question. The difference between the largest 5-digit number and smallest 5-digit number is dash. What are they saying? Difference between the largest 5-digit and smallest 5-digit. Now what is the largest 5-digit number? It is 99,999. 5 nines, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 nines become our largest 5-digit number. And what is the smallest 5-digit number? First digit will be 0 and the remaining digits will, first digit will be 1 and the remaining digits will be 0. Yes, in a 5-digit number, let us make 5 places and in the first place write 1 and the remaining 4 places to be filled with zeros. Yes, students? Yes. Now let us subtract these two. Now 9 minus 0 becomes 9. Again 9 minus 0, 9. 9 minus 0, 9. 9 minus 1 becomes 8. So 8,999 is our answer. Yes, children, 9 minus 0. You are having 9 chocolates and I've taken 0 chocolates from you. 0 means what? 0 means nothing. So the 9 will be remaining with you as it is. In the same way, 9 minus 0 is equals to 9. Clear? So what is our answer here? 89,999. Now coming to the third question, if the smallest whole number is subtracted from any number, the difference is the dash. See, what are they asking? If the smallest whole number is subtracted from any number, the difference is dash. Now first, what are these whole numbers? Do you know? Whole numbers start from 0, 1, 2 and so on. Yes, whole number starts from 1. One trick for remembering this is whole means what? Whole means this comes to your mind, right? Any round shape which is hollow, we say that it is a whole. In the same way, whole numbers start from 0. So what will be the smallest whole number be? The smallest whole number is 0. Yes, okay. Moving on to the next part. When the smallest whole number, that is 0, is subtracted from any number. Just now we have seen, right? 9 minus 0. What is the difference? The difference is 9 only. 9 minus 0, 9 only. We have subtracted 0 from a given number. Then the result is what? The result is the number itself. Yes, children? Now what is the difference? Difference is what we get when we subtract. Yes, in the same way, sum is what? Sum is what we get when we add numbers. A product is what we get when we multiply. A quotient is what we get when we divide. You know this, right, children? Sum for addition, difference for subtraction, product for multiplication and quotient for division. So what is this? Whenever we subtract the smallest whole number, that is 0, from any number, the difference is what? The difference is the number itself. What will be our answer? The difference is the number itself. Yes? Yes. Now moving on. The sum of two numbers is 1000 and their difference is 998. Now what the numbers are dash, and to find out these numbers, children, see the what did they give? The sum is 1000. Now what is this 1000? 1000 is our smallest 3-digit number. Yes, let me take a new slide. Yes, 1000 is our smallest 4-digit number. Now how do we get the smallest 4-digit number? Just now we have discussed, right? Largest 3-digit number plus 1. Now what is our largest 3-digit number? 999 plus 1. Now what will their difference be? 999 minus 1 is equals to 9 minus 1, that is 8, and remaining 2 as it is, because we are having nothing here to subtract. We are having only ones, so we subtracted ones and hundreds and tens written as it is. Yes, when we take these two numbers 999 and 1, the sum, that is their addition, is the result of their addition is 1000, and when we subtract, their difference is 998. That is what they've asked in the question also, right? Sum should be 1000 and the difference is 998. Now what will those numbers be? 999 plus 1. 999 and 1, the smallest 3-digit number, and 1. Clear, children? 999 plus 1 is equals to 1000 and 999 minus 1 is equals to 998. Now the number 600 more than 9400 is dash. See, 600 plus 9400. Again oral addition comes here. 2 zeros are there, so let us write the 2 zeros as it is. Now before this I am having 94 here and 6 here. Yes, let us start with one digit. 4 plus 6 becomes what? Becomes 10. Yes, I am writing 0 here. And what number is there after 4? We are having 9. So carry 1 over 9. 9 plus 1 becomes 10. 6000 plus 9400 is equals to 10,000. Or children, you can do proper addition like this. 0 plus 0, 0, again 0 plus 0, 0. 4 plus 6 becomes 10, 1 carried. 9 plus 1 becomes 10. So 600 more than 9400. That is, add 600 to 9400. The answer we get is 10,000. Yes, clear? Shall we write it here? 10,000. Coming to question number F. The successor of 84,961 is dash. What is the successor, children? If you remember, success comes after. So successor is a number which comes after a given number. So what comes after? How do we find out that? We find out by adding 1 to the given number. Yes? Yes. So 84,961 plus 1 becomes what? 84,962. Yes, we are having only ones place in 1. So adding it with the ones place of 84,961. 1 plus 1 becomes 2 and the remaining number as it is. Now the numbers which are being added are called dash. The numbers which are being added. Yes, what are those called, children? They are called as addends. Now let us say 2 plus 5. We are adding these two numbers. 2 plus 5. 2 plus 5 becomes what? 7. Yes. So these two numbers are called as our addends and the result we have got 7 is called as our sum. Yes, children? The numbers which we are adding are called addends and the result of addition is called as sum. So our answer here is addends. I hope this is clear. Now moving on. Answer of an addition operation is called the dash. Answer of an addition operation. Just now we have discussed that answer of addition is called as the sum. Yes. So sum is our answer. Now my year of birth is 2004. I will be 15 years old in the year dash. What is he saying? My year of birth is 2004. I will be 15 years old in the year dash. See, in 2004 he was born. Okay. Say I was born in 2004. Now in the next year 2005, how much will be my age? I will be 1 year old. Yes. Now how did I get this? 2004 plus 1. 1 year is added here. So my age is 1 year old. In the same way, if I add 2 for this, 2004 plus 2, that becomes 2006. Then I will become 2 years old. Yes. So the number of years I am adding here, my age will also increase. Now in the same way, What are they saying? Now I am 15 years old. So how much should I add? I should add 15. Yes. So 4 plus 5 9. 0 plus 1 9. 0 plus 1 1. 0 and 2 as it is. So I will be 15 years old in 2019. Clear, students? I've added 15 years to 2004. Then I got 2019. This is the year in which I will be 15 years old. Okay. So whenever you also need to calculate your age, suppose you are born in the year, let us say 2010, and now what is the year, students? Year, children? Now this is 2020. How will you calculate your age? Subtract these two. 2020 minus 2010. You will get 10 as the answer. So you are 10 years old. Clear? Now this is how you calculate your age. So in the given question, I will be 15 years old in the year 2019. And how did we get this? 2004 plus 15. Moving on to question number J. Raju's father is 30 years older than him. Raju is 11 years old. So his father's age is dash year. Yes, children, we are given 2 points here. What is the first point? Raju's father is 30 years older than him. Older than whom? Older than Raju. Yes? Yes, our fathers are older than us, right? They are big. Now, Raju is what? Raju is currently 11 years old. Now, his father's age will become what? See, Raju is 11 years old. What about his father? His father is 30 years older than him. Older than him. Whatever is the age of Raju, from that he is 30 years older. So how do we find out his father's age? Yes, we add 30 to Raju's age. 1 plus 0 becomes 1 and 1 plus 3 becomes 4. So this 41 is what? 41 is Raju's father's age. Clear, children? As Raju's father is 30 years older than him, we are adding 30 to Raju's year. We got 41. This is Raju's father's age. Yes? Let us write the answer here. He is what? He is 41 years old. 30 plus 11 becomes 41. India got freedom in the year 1947. Yes? Yes, India got freedom in the year 1947. What would be the centenary year of its freedom? Centenary year means what? The year in which India completes 100 years of freedom. What? Century means what? You might be seeing cricket matches, right? When we say that the batsman has hit a century, we mean he has scored 100 runs. So century means a period of 100 years. In the same way, India got independence in 1947. So in which year will India complete its 100 years of independence? How will we find out? Yes, very good. Again, add 100 to 1947. 7 plus 0, 7. 4 plus 0, 4. 9 plus 1, 10. 1 carried. 1 plus 1 becomes 2. So, in the year 2047, India will complete its 100 years of being a free country. In the year 2047 will be the centenary year of India's freedom. Yes, we added 100 to 1947. Clear, children? Okay. Now, by how much is 99,999 greater than 10,000? If I say, what do I say is, children, whenever you are having such big numbers, see how much is 99,999 greater than 10, and you do not know how to solve the problem, you replace the numbers with smaller numbers. How much is 9 greater than 10? Sorry, how much is 9 greater than 1? Okay, how much is 9 greater than 1? The number here should be the greater number. How will you find out? You will find out by subtracting it. Yes, 9 minus 1 is equals to 8. How much is 9 greater than 1? 9 minus 1 is equals to 8. In the same way, For the question, how much is 99,999 greater than 10,000? We do the same thing. We subtract. Now coming from the ones place, starting from the ones place, 9 minus 0 becomes 9. Again 9 minus 0, 9. 9 minus 0, 9. 9 minus 0, 9 and 9 minus 1 becomes 8. So 89,999 is our answer. Clear children? So 99,999 is 89,999 more than our number 10,000 here. So our answer will be 89,999. I hope these were clear. Yes. Now let us come to addition of large numbers without regrouping. Without regrouping is nothing but without any carry forward. We are having 5-digit numbers here. Find the sum of 62,534 and 32,241. Now you are already familiar with additions. Yes, you have already done 3-digit and 4-digit additions in your third class. Now let us solve how to add 5-digit numbers. We are given 2 5-digit numbers. So what will the first step be, children? Yes, the first step always will be to write the numbers according to their place value. Yes, 62, 534 and 32, 241. These two become what? These two become our addends. Now what will the second step be? Add ones. Always, how do we start addition? We start adding from the ones place. Now in the ones place, 4 plus 1, 5. And after ones place, what do we do? Move on to the tens place. 3 plus 4, 7. Now after tens, we go to the hundreds place. 5 plus 2, 7. And then thousands. 2 plus 2, 4. And lastly, the 10,000s place. 6 plus 3 becomes 9. Yes, so this 94,775 becomes our sum. Yes, children, addition of large numbers. See, we are having another example here. Again, the same steps we followed. Write both the numbers in their place values and then start counting from the ones place. Yes, 2 plus 4, 6, 5 plus 0, 5, 0 plus 5, again 5, 1 plus 2 becomes 3, 3 plus 3 becomes 6 and 2 plus 1 becomes 3. Clear, children? You've already done so many additions in your third class. This is the same. The difference is that we are having more number of digits here. Now addition of large numbers with regrouping, wherein we have to carry to the next digits. Yes. Now find the sum of 73,000. Sorry, this is a 7,34,562 and 1 lakh and 7. The question is wrong here. We are having 5. Yes, 1,75,458. Now again, what will the first step be? First, let us write both the numbers in their respective place values. Then we start counting from the ones place. 2 plus 8 becomes what? 10. Now how do we write it here? The digit in ones place, that is 0, will be written here. And the digit in ones place, the digit in tens place, that is 1, will be carried to the next place. Yes. Now coming to the tens, we are having 1 plus 6 plus 5. 1 plus 6, 7. 7 plus 5 becomes 12. Again the same rule, right, children? 2 will be written here and 1 which is in tens place will be carried to the next place. The same way in the hundreds place, 1 plus 5, 9. Sorry, 1 plus 5, 6 and 6 plus 4 becomes 10. Again 0 here, 1 carried. In thousands place, 1 plus 4, 5. 5 plus 5, 10. Again 0 here, 1 carried. And in the 10,000s place, 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 7, 11. Again 1 written here and 1 carried. In the lakhs place, 1 plus 7, 8. 8 plus 1 becomes 9. Clear, children? Again, this is the same additions which you have done in the previous classes. The only difference is that the number of digits are more here. Again, another example of addition. Here we are having 4 numbers, 194, 23,515, 4,72,864 and the number 24 here. Now again, the first step would be what? To write in their respective place values. Now look at the number 24 here. We should not write 24 here. Why? Because if you write 24 here, 4 will be in 10,000s place and 2 will be in lakhs place. But originally 4 is in ones place and 2 is in tens place. Yes. So we should write in their place values only. Okay children, whenever such questions are given wherein the number of digits are different. See here in this we are having 3 digits and 4 digits, 5 digits and 2 digits. Yes. So it is better to start writing the numbers from the right side. Normally we'll write 24 like this, right? But for this question it is better if you write 4 first and then 2 next. 4 and then write 2. In the same way 194. 4, 9 and 1. So that you write the digits in their correct place values. Now again, how do we add? The same thing, starting from the ones place. 4 plus 5. Yes, 4 plus 5 becomes 9 and 9 plus 4 becomes 13. 13 plus 4 becomes 17. 7 written here and 1 will be carried. 9 plus 1 10. 10 plus 1 11. 11 plus 6 17. 17 plus 2 becomes 19. 9 here, 1 carried. 1 plus 1 2. 2 plus 5 7. 7 plus 8 15. So 5 here, 1 carried. Now 1 plus 3 4, 4 plus 2 6, 2 plus 7 9 and 4 as it is. Yes children, now what should we remember? Do not write carry over digit at top. Remember to put carry over to the next column. Add it along with other digits in that column. Yes, so here we got 17. So do not write 1 here. Write the carry over digit to the next column. Yes. Now when we are adding the digits in tens place, add it along with this one which we have carried. Clear children? This is all for today. Okay. I hope you understood today's class. Yes children, I hope today's class was clear. Thank you for watching a video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving